Hello YouTube, and welcome to a game called Empyrion Galactic Survival. As the title suggests, it's a survival game. It doesn't, thankfully, for a change, have zombies in it. The idea, what I can gather at the moment, is we're coming down a space shuttle, like escape pod I guess, and we're going to land on this very Earth-like planet. And I'm hoping we will be able to do some exploration and then eventually get off the planet, because in this game you can actually go to most things you can actually see. That was a little bit of a crash landing there. That's kind of what you expect, I guess. So we've just crash landed. As you can see, this little thing's rolling towards the sea, so maybe I should get what I can before it disappears. Hopefully I'll be able to get it all. That's cool. So it's still rolling away. Like I was saying, we can go to anything we can see. So that moon-like thing over there, we can go to. And as you can see, it's lowering, so I'm guessing the sun will be rising. That's definitely moving, but we can actually travel to that. So the first thing is we wanted to set up is some kind of base. If we go to our inventory, which is tab on this game, that's a new item. So I'm not actually sure what that does. Immediate product used as a component for processing into a more complex product. Okay. So by the looks of it, that's something to do with templates. We can build a motorbike. We need a survival constructor. That's one of the first things. I can actually hear some. Oh. I actually think they attack you. Yes, they do. But we don't want to do that just yet. Get a pistol just in case. We need one of these. A few things we'll actually need. But what's the actual tutorial saying? So place survival constructor. Okay. So that's that thing. Add crafting materials. Okay. So these are the crafting materials. These are ignites, pellets, powder, all the goodies there. What is it saying now? Come on. Give me another thing to do. Add fuel pack templates. So fuel pack templates. So I believe that's what he wants us to do. Add motorbike template. So the motorbike, put it in here. I guess it's going to say build motorbike. Don't know why it's not attacking at the moment. I suppose motorbike. There we go. That's done. Start production. So we have to turn this little thing on. There we go. That's actually making the things we've asked it to do now. So fuel and a motorbike. So now it wants us to place the O2 generator. So put that there. Put some fuel inside it. That'll start producing oxygen. If we actually go to our character, which I forget the key. Oh, it's tab. So take that off because we've got on and off. We can actually take it off because we have oxygen on this planet. So that's cool. So now it's saying find some edible plants and medical plants. So if we have a quick look around, we should start seeing plants. They're quite obvious. That's not one. And you press F to pick them up. That's not one. I'll find a medical one. I'm not sure what that one is. That's just a bush. These are like hot dogs, corn dogs. You can actually eat them. And it's asking you to consume an item, so we'll get that corn dog, put it in our inventory. Now we've actually eaten that. So now it's asking us to kill an animal. Might be quite tricky this, we've got to pick the right kind of one. Where's that little green monster thing? There it is, let's kill that little thing there. There we go, it's dead. Oh dear, that made a horrible noise. So that's called a slime. So we can take the raw meat, We've looted it, so cook a steak or salami. I'm guessing you do that in here. Put the meat in there. Where's the food? Here we go. There we go. That shouldn't take too long. And once we've done that, I can put it on us and we can actually eat it. Right, it's asking us to make a weapon. Which weapon? Craft assault rifle and ammo. I believe the assault rifle is not actually there, so that's interesting because why can't we make it? Okay. I generally think that's something you can't build just yet. So what we'll do, we'll start building the base. So base starter, you need the core in the survival constructor. Click that. That'll take a while to build. And I think I will build a base somewhere around here. Maybe, I'm just trying to think, maybe on this flat bit here. Might be a good place to start. Let's collect these because we might need those. Yeah, I'll probably start building a base here, but I'm not going to bore you with the entire construction of the base. I think I'll just build it and then show you what I've built so far. Because it can take quite a while, and we have to get all the resources. We have got the base starter here, so I'll put that up around about up here. I think roughly around here will be pretty good. Don't want it too far from the water, but actually maybe I want it close to those constructors though. I don't want to be too far away from that. Yeah, there it is, just down here. So let's put on top of this little bit here, this little flat bit. I think that'll be good. Yeah, so that's the start of the base. What you want to do is actually turn that on by pressing Y. Turn it on and off. If it's not turned on, things won't power up, even with the generators. So what I'll do, I'll build the shell of the base, and then we'll add some basic things that you'll need to get started. So what I'll do, rather than going through it all, I'll kind of skip through the video, and we'll come back with a kind of a basic base just to start off with. Oh, welcome back to what is whoa. Start base. Being attacked by drones. I'm gonna destroy this thing quick. Hopefully. It's not being very successful at the moment destroying this thing. There we go. So that is one of the drones that come and attack. These attack quite frequently, not a massive amount, but they can be a bit of a nuisance, and they can actually kill you. So you do need to get a spawn point down. And these, I believe, come from like little bases which are on the planet. So at some point you have to go and try and neutralise those bases to stop the attacks. You can defend yourself manually, or you can actually build turrets, which, as you can see, my current objective is to add a turret and ammo box. And the ammo box serve as an automatic refueler or reloader, if you like, to the turrets, because turrets can actually be an automatic and will defend your base whilst you're not around. So they're very useful. I'm just kind of unlocking them at the moment because I need to level up my tech trees. If you notice, I've got to. I believe there we go. That's a turret, a cannon turret, and there's also a sentry gun. So I've got to unlock those. I'm currently nowhere near that, so unless it's actually on here, it could be an easier thing to unlock this way. Oh, there you go. I can actually unlock that one. So cool. I can actually build that now. And it's a bit of a disclaimer for this video series. I'm kind of using some items I'm going to spawn in, i.e. I don't want to spend too much time mining. I want to try and advance as much as possible, as quick as possible really. So, a disclaimer, I will be spawning different resources to build in the constructors. Like I say, I don't want to spend a lot of time mining because I just won't get enough time to actually do all the cool interests and stuff, like go to the moon, wherever it's gone. That's kind of what I want to get to. So, if you see anything peculiar, that's probably because what it is. I probably spawned it in. I don't want people to, think I'm cheating as such. Although, technically, for my own standards, I'm cheating. It's just for this video series. For the next chapter, well, what I'll do, I'll show you how to get the turrets. Hopefully, I've got enough gear. Like I say, I've not spawned in an awful lot of stuff. I've kind of spawned in the concrete to help build this base. I'll show you around the base first of all. Got like windows here you can walk out of. These are concrete walls, which is pretty secure at the moment. Like windows again, automatic door going onto somewhat of a ramp, not the best ramp. This is a constructor. Got steps going up onto like a platform, which I'm probably going to build the base upwards. And probably have some kind of landing port on top of the base. That's where I'll build my ships. There you've got a fuel tank. You put fuel in here to keep everything going, and then that's your actual generator which powers the core. You can turn the core off by pressing Y, and that'll shut everything down. Then you press it back on. As long as you've got fuel, the core will work, and that'll power pretty much everything in the base. So yeah, that's the base so far. Like I said, the one I'm going to work on next is the turret. So let's see if we can build a turret. I might need to get some more materials, but there's a radar. It's not functional yet. It must be something they're adding in. There we go. Got a cannon turret. So we can get one of those. That should be enough for the time being. These take the 30mm bullets, which is those. I need some magnesium. And I've actually got some on this, so that's quite cool. And I'll try and build as many of those as I can, just to keep it nice and fueled. I need the ammo boxes, which should be in one of these, I believe. Let's have a look. Ammo. It might be something I need to unlock actually, unless... Yeah, it will be. So let's have a look for the ammo boxes. Tech trees. Let's click on base. Cannon. It may be something, or there's something else. I don't think it's under weapons. Tools, possibly. See, I've already got one of those, so that's something you might spot. I'm gonna lock it. That texture is quite a cool one. Here we go, it should be under here. Ammo box. Small ammo box, there we go. So unlock that, and then we can unlock this. We can actually make it. I'm going to try and construct as much as possible. I just want to kind of... Oh god, are they friendly? I think when these have got red eyes, they are hostile. I don't believe they're hostile. But that means there's probably one of their bases close by. Quite happy for them to be around, because they don't... Whoa, leave my bike alone please. They don't really attack you unless you become hostile to them, so I'm quite cool with that. Let's try and get this turret down just in case we start getting problems. Oh, the ammo box, that's what I need to produce. Is it underneath that one? Is it that one? Yeah. So we need steel plates. Probably not got enough iron. Have we got iron? Yeah, we've got iron there. There we go. So that will be made now. And that, I think, how it works, you can put it anywhere in your base. Once it's connected to your base, it should. Where can we put it? Where can we have? Let's have all the storage over here. There we go. Now if I put the bullets inside the ammo box. That should supply the turret. I'm hoping this turret doesn't attack these guys because they're not hostile. I don't want to kill them for no reason, but I do need to put turrets down. That looks massive. Surely that's not the base turret. Oh, that's too big, far too big. What? That's absolutely ridiculous size. Don't want to put that. Surely don't want to put that one there. Let's check this out. That looks far too big for my liking. Where's the constructor? Why have I got the massive cannon turret? I didn't want the cannon turret. Is that what I've unlocked? Oh dear. I think that's like one of the top end ones, so let's have a look at the texture. Base. I don't understand why it's so big. What's what aiming manual range? Unit space. Products range is lower and depends on atmosphere density. Okay. Maybe that's the size of them. That just seems massive to me. Maybe it's the sentry guns I've used in the past. What I want though is maybe if we add a bit of a platform on this side. We'll get these concrete blocks. That's the little cheat menu if you like, the spawn menu. I don't suggest using it if you want to play the game properly because it will ruin the fun. Like I say, I'm just building a base for the sake of, you know, a nice interesting series because I want to get to the stage where we are building cool spaceships, really. That's the aim of this series. I'm just wondering if that's going to be big enough if we then put this cannon down. So 8. Whoa, that's massive. I still think that's huge. Look at the size of that. I'm going to put it anyway. Wow. Very tempting. Let's reload it. I just want to hear the noise in this thing. Wow. Plus, it's no good for anything lower than that. But it will attack things which are flying, which is the purpose of the monks. You want the turrets, I mean the drones to not bother us really. So I'm going to extend this. This is going to be my new little spaceport, if you like, part of the base. And in the daylight, I'm going to show you how to get rid of these annoying little like gaps. There's a tool you can use to get rid of those gaps. So I'll show you that in the next part of the video. I think what I will do is build this base up pretty high and then actually put that turret on top of this so it's out of the way, and that's going to be my little spaceport. Possibly build that as like an hangar at some stage. And I could put walls up and maybe 3, 4, 5 stories, and this maybe about 8. And it'll be a nice little base then. I say that. Gee, I look like there was someone walking in the water. This for a starter base isn't too bad. Obviously I've cheated to an extent because I've got all the resources, but it shouldn't take that long to actually build something like this. Maybe an hour's game time. I'm just wondering where this drone is, because it did pop up. Okay. What I'll do, rather than waiting for it to actually happen, we'll call this the end of the video, and hopefully the next episode of the video well guys, what I'm going to do is finish this, make this into some kind of hangar, maybe 3, 4, 5 stories high, and this is going to be some kind of like space tower, and I'll probably put the turret on top so it's a bit safer than being down here. A few more defences around the side just in case. and we should get that done pretty quick, because like I say, I've been spawning things in, so it's not like I've got to grind out the resources like you would do in the real game. Please, if you're playing the game yourselves, don't spawn things in, because it can ruin it. I'm kind of doing it as an experiment to see what kind of ships I can get rather than play the game as a survival aspect. And also I want to create an interesting video series for some people who want to watch. Whoa, that actually jumped out of my skin. I think it just took the drone down, but that was so close. That could have destroyed the base. Jesus, it's definitely took something down because there's smoke rising from there. And again, there's a drone. Look, see that? That's cool. I like that. That definitely needs to go higher up though, because that could totally rip through the base. I may go explore that in the next episode, because they're only just over the hill. So what I'll do, if you've enjoyed the video, please drop a like. If you've got any ideas, any comments, like suggestions, drop a comment below. I'll always respond to comments. And if you enjoy these kind of games and video series, please subscribe, because there'll be a lot more content in the very near future. I hope you enjoyed it. I've enjoyed making the video, enjoyed making these games for people to watch. So please keep watching and drop any comments any suggestions. I would be really up for that. And hopefully in the next episode I will show you how the base has developed. So thanks for watching, and I will speak to you next time.